Hey, so I'd like to talk to you today about my favorite topic, which is unwanted emotions. We all have them. Don't we don't often very much understand them. We don't know what to do with them, and yet we all have them. The unwanted emotions usually prevent us from feeling good, from achieving something in life, from feeling well, feeling peace and balance, because they're unwanted, right? Um, as I work with people that come to me with unwanted emotions, and I assist them in releasing those emotions, which actually is possible. We think they're just there, and we think that since I feel like that, since I feel sadness and anger sometimes, since I feel maybe misunderstood or frustrated, or it is normal that usually people feel like that and that is how it is, but it's not. It actually is possible to have them released and to release yourself from burden of them, which then brings in more peace, more understanding, and more clarity of why those emotions were there in the first place. Which takes me to an interesting observation that I've noticed while working with unwanted emotions is that very often, let's say if that emotion or situation where you feel that emotion is repeatable, it comes up over and over again. For example, you can have the same fight or similar fight with your spouse, or some issues with your family members, or just people in general, troubles at work, but it always kind of seems to have the same flavor. And you always or very often feel exactly the same way after that issue occurs, then I call that emotional pattern. It means that it could be few emotions that form a pattern that locks you into feeling it. It's almost like a little jail that keeps repeating. The story keeps repeating. And I've noticed that once you see it, once you allow yourself to see it and feel it and be with it instead of pushing it away like we often do, when you are being with it and feeling it, it starts to resemble some other situations that you were in, and very often that resembles the situations from your childhood. It's it's almost like we're replaying the same movie while feeling the same emotions, just in different life situations. And those emotions are present there. We don't like them. So like we were children, we couldn't deal with them. So we pushed them aside. We knew that doesn't feel good, but we didn't know what to do with it. The parents were not equipped to help us with it. So we just pushed them away, pushed them down, and then start playing with toys or cried a little bit and move on with our lives, right? No one really taught us how to deal with unwanted emotions, with what we're feeling. And so those patterns now can resurface, and you can have the same fight, the same emotions over and over again. They're there not to bother you, they're just there for you to see them. So you can feel them, acknowledge them, and release them. See where is that coming from? So that's what I do actually. I help to assist in releasing those emotions, because you can release them once you see them and feel them. And I keep repeating that, see them and feel them, because really all that is to it it's not maybe so easy to do it because we're not used to it. No one told us how to, no one showed us how to, but it is very possible, and I enjoy assisting in it only because I helped myself through those years, using the same method that I use in releasing unwanted emotions. And I can feel within myself how much more peace and balance I have in my life, and how your reality starts to reflect that as well. So I invite you to look at yourself, look at the situations that you're in, and see if you have any unwanted emotions that bother you. Very often, the emotions that we deal with could be, for example, sadness, anger, or frustration. Very often I see being unheard, being misunderstood, being frustrated about it, being judged, or kind of feeling like a victim, feeling like the world is against you, like you just not comfortable for some whatever reason, right? So look at your life and see if there's anything that you want to release. If there's anything that bothers you, is there the same pattern, the same emotions that you keep feeling, and you cannot kind of get rid of it. We want to get rid of those emotions. I hear that often. It's like, yes, I keep feeling anger and frustration. I want to get rid of it. That's what we've learned, or we've been taught, or we got used to doing, to pushing those emotions down and just not dealing with them, that thinking that they will pass and flow away. It doesn't happen like that. We just push them down, and actually very often if we push them down hard enough, we actually can make another blockage or emotional pattern of blocking yourself from feeling it, which I actually uncovered not long ago within me, actually. So we all have them. We all have unwanted emotions. The good news is that you don't have to be stuck with them, and you don't have to be stuck in that circle or cycle of repeating them all the time. If you have any questions, because I'd like to do more videos like that, and hopefully answer more questions and bring more clarity, and just share with you what I've learned by doing what I do, which is assisting in helping to assisting you so you can release the unwanted emotions, or then I've learned by doing and living as a human being just like you. So I can share, I'm happy to share what I found, what I've learned. I would appreciate any questions. I'll leave my phone number. They can be texted to me, and I'll make new videos answering those questions if it's a wider topic. Now, if you feel like that's something that you'd like to do, to work with me, I do offer right now for a limited period of time, when it comes to sessions over the phone, you can receive the first session no charge, just so you can get a feel of it, and hopefully I can help you with that, and you can see how the process works. So that's the offer right now, and I hope to see you, hear you, and good luck with releasing your unwanted emotions.